Welcome to Breathe in Brunch, a space where wellness, sisterhood, and celebration come together. On Women's Day, we gathered in 4 ways for a morning of intentional movement, mindful conversation, and a table full of nourishment. This event was created to honor femininity in all its forms, the strength, the softness, the balance. Today, you'll journey with us through yoga, brunch, and a heartfelt discussion with inspiring women who are shaping wellness, business, and community in South Africa. Let's begin. Before we jump into our next segment, make sure to join us at kumbatialifestyle.com. That's where you'll find all the latest updates, stories, recipes, and rituals we're sharing to help you live a more intentional, balanced life. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Kumbatia Sun. We're growing a warm, soulful community there, and we can't wait to share more behind the scenes moments, tips, and fun experiences as we grow into something truly special together. Hey everyone, welcome to the Pink Lounge podcast, part of our Kumbatia Sun lifestyle family. It's such a joy to have you here, and I'm excited for what's in store today. If you're just joining us, this is where we share inspiring conversations with incredible women who are transforming the way we live and thrive. Kumbatia Sun is all about luxury African experiences where food, wellness, and intentional living come together to inspire true connection. Today is a celebration of wellness, self-care, and nourishing our minds, bodies, and spirits. So let's take a deep breath, settle in, and set the tone for the conversation ahead. Alright, everyone, let's kick things off with an exciting guest. Our first conversation is with Neo Gcabo, a creative powerhouse passionate about the arts, community building, and supporting initiatives that bring people together. She's doing incredible work in the non-profit and development space, and she embodies the spirit of grounded creativity and intentional living. That Breathe and Brunch is all about. Now, welcome. It's such a pleasure to have you here.
I went to high school with her, actually. And so she's a senior in marketing and in arts. And we're here to find out more about that. Tell us about yourself, like as if this was a job interview. Who are you?
Oh, crazy, a job interview.
Yeah, bro.
I don't think I would answer, I think I would answer differently if it was a job interview.
Okay, a fun interview.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't think you want the job interview version of me, because I'd be like, hi everyone, my name is Neo, and I'd like present myself a little bit differently. But to start off, like you said, Neo Gcabo, I am a singer, arts administrator, a little bit of a multi-hyphenate, I like to call myself. Sometimes I'm an actor, depends on the day. But yeah, my life revolves around the arts and creating spaces for artists and arts managers and emerging arts managers to find their voice within the different sectors. So yeah, that's kind of what I do. I'm predominantly an arts administrator / manager.
How does that work in South Africa? Because a lot of people are adamant that the creative industry is very tight-knit and it's very hard to break through.
That's a good question, and I wish I had an answer for you. I've been living abroad for the past 12 years, and so I think me coming back to right now, only now I'm actually getting the opportunity to really kind of discover what that looks like in South Africa. So I'm learning as well, and I'm meeting people and I'm seeing that, okay, there might be a couple of different things, but I feel like my experience is mainly focused on what it might look like in the States. So I feel like I can't speak too much to the South African landscape because I really haven't been here.
What is it like in the States? Because South African artists are becoming more popular anyway.
Yeah. I think what it is about the States is, even though the States is huge, I think that there are so many opportunities. I think that people are I think there's also a lot of investment in the one of the things that I had a conversation with a friend of mine a couple of weeks ago, and he was just like, I feel like in SA, if you don't know, you don't know. If you don't know who's doing the grants, if you don't know the foundations, then it's really difficult to actually find those opportunities. But in the States, I feel like even if it's on a big scale or a smaller scale, there are opportunities, right? And particularly in the type of work that I do, it's so community-based. It's not that we're necessarily going for the really big record labels or whatever the case may be. No, there's really, really like large and medium and small spaces that exist so that people can thrive in those spaces, because they understand that artists have different types of their career is wide, right? You're going to start somewhere, and in that place of starting, you need something that serves you in that space. You might not work with bigger places, but you might start off a little bit smaller. And I think the US is really good about creating opportunities even in smaller spaces.
Is this where you want to be and what you want to do? Because I remember in high school, it was out on the lawn. You were singing what?
That's
I'm
crazy.
happy I'm in love with my best friend. Was that
Oh my
cute
gosh!
guy? And I was like,
You
wow, she
remember
has
that?
a voice. And my entire life, when my sister was like, you're at Berkeley, I was like, oh, she's gonna release an album.
Insane.
She's gonna be a singer. Where is the album? What's
That's
happening?
crazy. First of all,
From
So-
what, 15 years ago?
that's what I'm saying. The fact that you remember that is wild. Because I don't even think there was any footage of that at all. I don't even think we had.
Pre-Instagram.
It was pre-Instagram. I think we had everyone had a Razor flip phone, the
Weren't
pink
we on
one.
BBMs
We had
at that
BBMs,
time?
exactly. So for you to be like, I
I've
remember
been waiting
that.
for your album since, man. That's where we are.
Ma'am, let's go. Ooh, do you know what? When I first left South Africa, which was 12 years ago now, I had every intention to be a performing artist.
Okay.
But then I got to Berkeley and my parents were like, listen, we support you. We love that you are interested in doing this music thing, but you also need business. And I was like, you're right. You're so right. So I ended up studying music business at Berkeley, and that shifted my focus quite a lot. Eventually, I jumped into the non-profit sector almost 2 years after graduating. And so I didn't really kind of jump into that performance space as much as I would have liked to. Also because I had to survive, right? I had to make a living for myself. I had to make sure that I could pay my bills. So I had to make sure that I got jobs that aligned with that. And creating a career as an artist is a lot of work up front that you're going to have to figure out where you're going to get the money. You're going to have to call some friends that are going to help and support you. Maybe try to get a loan. And that can be really daunting for somebody that is young and trying to figure it out. So, where's the album? It's not here yet, but it's coming. It is coming actually, because I'm really, really fortunate to work with a friend of mine who, his name is Lumanyano Msi. He just released an album. It's called Itemba Elicha, A New Hope. And he is a fantastic producer, composer, artist, manager, all of those things he does. And him and I have been working on some music this year. So we're hoping that by next year, end of next year, that I'll have something out. Even if it's like an EP, like 4 songs.
Yeah.
You know, something light to get the fans going.
You've had fans for years.
I'm the problem. I'm the problem that I've left my fans hanging.
And you know what?
Yeah.
Msaki dumped us like 2 years ago, you know. So we are in the market for like new soul
We need
artists.
someone to come in and fill the space.
Yeah.
I'll take that into consideration.
I mean, can
I
you
will,
imagine?
I will.
She dumped us because of social media. Please
Well,
don't
but
do
social
that.
media is the ghetto. It's a
Don't
hard
read the
place to
comments.
be.
Like, just don't read the comments.
How do you not read the comments? Do you understand how insane that is? As an artist, so much of what we do is out there in the world, and like you put yourself out there in such a crazy way that you're like, oh, people are gonna say something about this. It's a lot. I get it. Why were people like that to her in the first place?
South Africans are nosy. What
see?
should we say?
And there is the issue. There is the problem.
Yeah, but also as a country, let's acknowledge that this thing of being obsessed with celebrities is American culture. That's
It
not
is-
how we do. That's
I
not
agree.
what respect people.
Leave people alone.
Leave people alone. Stay out of people's dating lives.
Stay out of people's
Soon they're going to
business.
talk about your husband and you won't like
And then
it.
you won't.
That's a true story. It happens to all of us, guys. Men cheat.
Yabona ke?
So, if I was not born in the family I was born in and I wanted to go to like Berkeley or Juilliard or something like
Yeah.
that, if I was not interested in AFDA, there's nothing wrong with the art schools in this country.
Now why?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the only one I know. That an
Okay,
open
okay.
window. But
Okay.
aren't they like photographers? I think.
I
An
don't
open
know.
window.
I don't.
Something like
I don't
that.
know. I don't know.
Yes, After's the only one I know that's like doing real artsy things.
Got you.
Yeah, so
Okay.
if I was like, I want to go to Juilliard out of Berkeley, what's the vibe? How am I going about it?
Yeah.
Are there scholarships? Like, how does one even get there?
How does one get there?
Yeah.
Look, I think that it is. I will admit and say that like the application process itself is easy. Like you go online, just you apply, and you pay the application fee. You do what you need to do. What's really really tough is one finding the funding for it. And I think that yes, Berkeley offers a whole lot of scholarships, but I think it goes back to the point that I was saying earlier on that if you don't know who these people might be that could offer you funding, or you don't know the places to look, it's really, really difficult to come across it. Right now, I feel like there are foundations. I believe there's the Hugh Masekela Foundation that has actually done a really, really great job of, I think there were 6 students that just graduated recently that went to the Manhattan School of Music in New York. So I think now there are more opportunities for the arts. I think when I went, which again was like 12 years ago, there wasn't as much. So I think you just have to do a whole lot of research, and I think what's also important is you have to put yourself out there. You can't be afraid to be seen trying. You can't be afraid to put yourself out there and to go to government, to go to the Department of Arts and Culture, to go ask for funding from places, like to put on some kind of fundraising concert or whatever the case might be. Use every single resource that you have, because ultimately you have nothing to lose in that experience. And you gain so much knowledge from it as well. So it's a matter of putting yourself out there, and it's hard work. Like once you get out there, you might be the small fish in the pond while you're here. When you get over there, you're tiny in an ocean, right? So you have to be really intentional about knowing what you want and being so focused on that when you get to spaces like that, because everybody and their cousin is looking for that opportunity. So yeah, know who you are, know what you want, and don't be afraid to put yourself out there.
Okay. I'm going to ask you a series of questions, and I just
Okay.
want a phrase or one word,
Phrase.
first thing that comes to mind.
Yeah.
What do you want people to know about you?
Oh my gosh. What do I want people to know about me? I struggle with anxiety.
Is it?
Yeah.
I would never have thought that.
Right.
Rata told me to put you on the spot, and I'm going to now, but it's not my doing.
It's not you. It's fine. I'll have a word with her when I'm done. I'll talk to her. I'll talk to her.
Put her on the spot.
No, no, you can. You absolutely can. Yeah, I struggle with anxiety, but because I'm a performer, I know how to switch out of it.
Oh, so what are your techniques then? How do you prevent burnout? How do you make sure you're not scared? Like how do you?
You do it while you're scared.
Oh,
there's no like how do you make sure you go? Like you just have to show up even when you're scared. Because ultimately I think sometimes that fear is kind of the thing that pushes you to do the thing, right? Sometimes I have out of body experiences where I'm just like, I don't even know where my mind is at. I don't even know what I'm feeling right now, but I'm just gonna go for it because I'm here and I need to do it. So I think another technique that I sometimes do is like I like to do breath work, just a little bit of breathing.
There's going to be a breathwork class at the end of today, girl. Get you in that.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do some of that. But yeah, I do like to do breath work, and I also like to sometimes affirm myself. Like, I think sometimes I get so nervous and I'm like, oh my gosh, can I do this? Do I know how to do this? And I'm like, girl, you've been training, you've been doing music for almost half of your life. At some point, you have to trust that the skills and the expertise that you have will kick in. And you have to trust yourself because you've been doing that for so long. Just know that they're going to show up when you need them to show up. And that's a matter of self-trust and self-worth as well, But that takes time and it takes practice to get to that place where you're super confident and just know that I could get up and do this in my sleep even if I wanted to. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to give you 5 words, I think.
5 words.
Dog, glass, rose, curtain. Dog, glass, rose, curtain. Gold.
That was 4.
It's
Dog,
gold.
glass. No, gold. Okay.
So the on spot is Loretta says I should just give you random words and you have to make a song and sing.
Crazy! You said yes to that?
No, I said that's kind of crazy. And
It is kind of
fine.
crazy.
She's scared.
She's
do
like,
it. She has so much faith in you
Where is
that
she?
I now have faith
I
in
need
you.
to have a word with her. She needs to show her face right now.
She needs to-
Because I have words to exchange.
Yeah, listen.
I already forgot the words, but okay.
Rose, glass, curtain, gold.
Gold. And I don't know.
Oh, let's go for wine.
Let's go whatever. pops up.
Whatever you see.
So okay, do they in this section? Do they all have to be in the sentence, or can it be separate like things? So with gold, I just do like one line that's just gold, and then I can switch it up for glass.
You can go.
Do whatever.
I don't know how to write music.
Okay.
I don't even know how to sing.
Okay, cool. Because these are really different themes altogether. These words.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Okay.
Put her on the spot.
Put it on the spot. Okay, let's go for gold because I'm feeling like I've got gold jewelry. I've got gold earrings.
That's what caught my eye. Yeah. Okay.
That's good. Let's go for gold. Okay. I didn't warm up, guys, Nick. So if nonsense comes out, sorry. I'm gold. I'm golden. I'm golden. I know who I am. I'm golden. Okay, it's gold. Glass.
Yeah.
Okay, glass. Woo! Glass was hard. That was not it. That was that wasn't it. Okay, I was just. It's part of the
dogs.
Part of the process.
Dogs
I know
running
there's
about.
a dog running around. I was like, this dog is about to jump on the couch. What was the other word? We'll come back to that one.
Glass, gold, dog.
Dog was not in the first.
Dog was it? I'm just throwing random things. Now I'm gonna throw in champagne.
Champagne.
Okay,
yeah,
champagne.
Let's do champagne. Ooh, these are hard words. Did you say white earlier on? Was white in the list?
Sure, we can add it.
Okay, white is in the list now. Okay. White. Let me not.
That's crazy.
I look up at the ceiling and all I see is white. I look up at the world and all I feel is white. Okay, that's smart. Dog. I don't know nothing about animals. I ain't even cat dog.
That's so cute.
Cat dog. That's not an original.
That's a classic.
Cartoon.
Yeah.
That's a good cartoon. I love the world with a little cat dog.
Yeah, it's got a bit of a hillbilly feel.
It's ding ding ding. Yeah, I can absolutely see that. Yeah, I think that's all I've got in my music bag right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So before we head out, what is one thing you want young women to know? Or what advice would you give young women?
What advice would I give young women? So much of the world that we exist in is male dominated.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't mean that you can't do it. I think that it's really, really important to be delulu. Actually, be a little delulu about what you want to do, because I think when you're passive, when you're just like shy, you're never going to get anything out of it. But when you are bold to go for the things that you want to go for, nothing can stand in your way. Nothing can stand in your way. And then the other thing that I would say is find community. I think a lot of opportunities that I've had have been from people that I care about, and people that care about me, and people that believe in me, and family that just is like, you can do whatever the hell you want to do. So find the right people, stick to those people, be willing to help where you can, and just go for it, regardless of what industry you're in.
I agree, actually. I did a podcast a few months ago and I said exactly that. Make sure to stay friends with all your ex-employers. Those people know how to get you new jobs, eh?
They really do.
And you don't even send CVs.
They'll just be like, this person needs to be here. But that's exactly what it is, right? You find people and you connect. Like being collaborative and finding the right people and connecting with people, it gets you into places that you really might not be able to get into yourself.
That is so true.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today. I was going to ask you about religion, but I think I'll take it easy.
Okay.
I'll get there another day.
Take it slow.
We can take it slow.
Yeah.
I don't date like a man. All right. Okay. We got it.
Before we wrap up, we'd like to give a heartfelt thank you to Anti-Aging Art and Houghton for their generous sponsorship of today's Breathe and Brunch. Your support truly makes these gatherings possible. And don't miss our next episode of Breathe and Brunch next week, where we'll be joined by Yoshini Govender and Tanya Morgan for an inspiring discussion on Mic 1, endometriosis, and much more. Until then, keep breathing, keep growing, and we'll see you soon. Bye.